Good afternoon everyone and welcome to another Transformers review, and this time we're going to give you something another bit special, and this is Star Saber. Now this is his box and I don't think you're going to be able to see it all, so I'm going to have to raise it up a little bit, but this is an amazing box. This is like a mint box. I bought this about over, I don't know, 10, 11 years ago, 70 quid. I didn't really want this at the time. I tried to get an official Browning and unfortunately the geezer had sold it to someone and I had to settle for this, and at the time I was a bit disappointed, and then I got it through the post and I was blown away because this is probably one of the best figures you can buy. I'm sorry, but if people don't rate him then they're wrong, because this is a great figure and I'll show you why. Anyway, this is his box, and apart from the fact it's got great artwork and I love boxes, so we spin it round. We've got a nice new battle scene on the back there with everyone like Desirous, Leo Kaiser, Star Saber. It doesn't have Victory Leo unfortunately on there, but it's got everyone else like Dino Force. Wish I had them, they're pretty rare. Everyone has got Overlord and God Jinrai, and Road Caesar, which I had them as well. Anyway, but this is his box. Right, magnificent as that is. Right, like I say, now he was the leader of the Cybertrons in, I think it was Victory, the cartoon series in Japan. Now, like I say, he was like a Autobot leader, and he was a good leader up until the most part, and like I say, like the end he defeated Desirous, and you know, it's a great cartoon. If you can get it, if you can watch it and you can bother to put up the subtitles, then yeah, it's great. Anyway, let's move on because I'm going to have to try and get through this quickly because there's a lot to do. Anyway, this is Star Saber. He's a small little robot. He's kind of like a headmaster. He's about the same sort of size as one of the large headmaster figures. Like I say, he's not too bad. Like I say, his little arms move and everything. And the gimmick with these was, except that the little face plate is hidden right in there, so when it transforms it raises up, like I say, and you get Star Saber's face. Anyway, that is him. Right, let's move on. Now then, here we come with this jet. Now this is the small Star Saber, as far as I can work out. I can't really remember exactly. This is about the same size as let's have a look, Power Master, Dreadwind or Darkwing, and this is probably just as good as them. Let's have a look, see, look all around it. It's lovely red colour, nice white stickers everywhere, gold chrome. It is amazing. I mean, like I say, apart from the feet, somebody couldn't tuck them away, but like I say, but other than that, it is fantastic. Even has an opening cockpit, and we can put a little Star Saber in, put his little feet up, and then we grab that, we go straight in there like that, close it and closes. Absolutely fantastic. Right, we're going to take him to robot mode very quickly. Close that back up. Now then, we have to take the little front nose cone off. That will become his shield. Anyway, right, and then we have a little yellow button. You have to push that, kind of like a Power Master, and we extend his feet. Now then, when you push these back like that, put his little wings back onto his back, and that is it. And we put his little arms out, like so. Oh. And now that is basically him. We put his little hands out, and we get them. Like so. Right, and he will hold Star Saber's weapon, and this will fit easily into one shoulder like so, and it becomes a little shield. Now this is basically him. Now then, the gimmick with this is, of course, we pull down this little chest thing, and like I say, he's called a Brain Master, and we slot the little figure in there. Like so, make sure he's nice and in place, and like I say, his little feet stand on the thing. Then we raise this and also see his face slide up into position, and now that's Star Saber. Like I say, he's the little one. He was mostly on the show, and then only transform into the big one usually when he can be bothered or when he can fit other places or something. Right. Anyway, but that's him, and he's a great little robot. Articulation, his arms move, his legs don't move very much apart from the joints, just where he needs to transform. But that is him. We're going to put him down for a second, and now we move on to this bad boy. Now this is the main Star Saber, and this is a fantastic jet. I mean, he's got guns everywhere. Like I say, he can hold his blaster in this mode. We can even hold the sword in this mode. See it in there. The only gripe with that is it just doesn't hold in place. It just sort of slots in there, and every time you do that, it just falls out. It's a bit annoying. I'm going to take it out. Anyway, but this is him. It's an absolutely fantastic, huge jet. What more can you say about it? It is, well, I really like it. I mean, I had loads of fun putting the stickers on this when I was, well, I was going to say a kid, but it weren't. It was like, I don't know, 10 or so years ago when I was about 23. Something like that. Yeah, I mean, he's got this giant whole section here, but that's because that's where Victory Victory auto transforms and it creates an even larger jet, which I'm not too keen on because it's just so heavy. And how a small child was supposed to play with that, who knows? Anyway, right, this is him. We're going to take this. Well, no, we can't take his dynamite right because we've got to combine him. He's a bit much like Power Master Optimus Prime. Take the gun off. We extend the feet thusly. Nice clicking noises, which are always good. Shows quality. Now we pull the other foot out, and we. One got a finger trap then. Like so. Bend the little wings back. Flip him around, and now the landing gear here flips out this way, I believe. Come here, come on. Oh, blind, it's so stiff, but that's always good. There we go, we flip his little feet out. Right, now, and that is basically it. We open up his chest panels. We're going to extend his little arms, thusly, and also his hands have been revealed. Won't move his legs down. We're going to push them like so, and that is him. Now then, we open up these panels here. Now then, that is Star Saber main body. Like I say, it's a bit much like Power Master Optimus Prime. Take his little shield out, tuck his little arms away, thusly, and put them back where they were before. Now then, we can either take the little figure out or we can leave them in. It's easier to leave them in. Right then, now then, we just fold him much up, like I say, very much like Power Master Optimus Prime, apart from this time we flip those little wings out like that. We just completely fold that around like that. Like I say, very much like Power Master Optimus Prime. Now then, slots in into that gap there. Again, exactly like Power Master Optimus. Slots in, and we then just give him a good push, and it slots very easily. It will not fall out there at all because there is a little mechanism to release it. You've got a little button just there. Anyway, then we just open the wings up a little bit, flap these little things in the side there, and push these around, little wings around. And now that is him. Now this is how he sometimes appears on the show, like that, with his little head out. But then most of the time he puts his head on, as I usually say, and this flips around for the side, and it's got the little faceplate there, which just will neatly fall into place as soon as you put it over his head, like so. And then he's got his little antennae. Fold these back, and that is it. So normally he carries his sword in there. You can reach over like this, guys. Feel like blooming. Come on, who's the name of Thundercats? Lionel, that was it. Kind of like him. But anyway, then this bit transforms into a sword. Push that down like that. Take that out, and that just slots in there. So, and it does hold it, which is novel. You know, that goes straight in his hand like so. And then he's got his little Star Saber. And then the blaster goes in the other hand. Just keep an eye on the time. And that is him. Now then, what can you say about that? But that is an absolutely amazing figure. Let's look around it. He is fantastic. I mean, he's better than Power Master Optimus Prime, miles better. I mean, his arms move, nice clicky joints, no looseness there whatsoever. As far as I know, I don't think they're going to reissue this guy. They may do, who knows. If they do, definitely pick him up. If you can see him cheap enough, I think he usually goes for about £100 if you can find him. Especially complete, but this one was mint. And like I say, apart from the stickers, which I did put on, weren't very good. Well, they were not so sticky. Yeah, but that is him. So, I'm going to end this review there, because I can hear my brother moving about. Right, well, this is him. Get him if you love Victory, if you love jet transforms, Power Master Prime. Absolutely love him. Anyway, this has been Graham and Star Saber.